We've got a nuthatch trying to fly in. Still trying to hold you still. It's gonna come back, I think, I hope. Prancer and Dancer. Prancer and Dancer. Rudolph. Oh, what are the others? They're all mentioned in a song. I can't remember what it is though. Got a robin sat on top of there, waiting to come in. And I'm hoping that nuthatch will come back. Yeah, Prancer and Dancer. What are the others? I can't remember. Gypsy Dave, how you doing? Blitzen. Prancer and Dancer, oh my god, look. Oh, it flew off. Awesome, how you doing? How you doing, Dave? I'm a bit of a buckled wheel today. I've hurt my back the most I've hurt it in a lot of years. And I'm struggling. So much so I got the crutches out. Angela. Thank you, Angela. I'm waiting for this nuthatch coming back in. It flew over there into the apple tree when you saw Sam. So I'm hoping it'll be back in a sec. I'll have to get somebody to take it down and fill it up for me because I can't do it. Banshee, how you doing? Today there is going to be lots of owls and shouting. A lot of it. Because I've really hurt myself. Really hurt myself. No, it's cracking a lot. I've got it fused at the bottom tango. I've got bolts and pins in the bottom of it. Hear that? And that's the nuthatch. And it's cracking and popping a lot. And it's hurting. And I keep going to hit the floor. It was already cracking yesterday morning before I went out on the live. And then I went to put the handbrake on in the car last night and it went mental. Hey there, you alright? So I apologise for any shouting that goes on. You alright, PA? Stormy, how you doing? Just waiting for these little birds to come in. Everything's covered in ice. It's starting to fall. We had rain last night. I've taken some photos. There's one of my little robins. Dodge, you alright? I'm gonna put some nice frosty photos together. Dale was saying that she's never seen frost and ice, so I've taken some pretty photos and I'll put them into a video and put them all together. How you doing, Jason? Sam's up in the border. Oh, thank you, Sam. That's it. Water my flowers, why don't you, son? Rush, thank you for coming in. Rush, how are you? Rush is a good friend. He's got a brilliant channel. How you doing, Rush? Jamie, you all right? I went to drop and I was stuck against the kitchen door on the way out with my cuppa, which was fun. What have we got? Another robin. 2 robins. Oh, that one's chasing that one off. Yeah, it rained last night and it froze. So, oh, we've got a coal tip. And lovely robin sat on the top keeping guard. Now the nuthatch is close. Hopefully it'll come back in a sec. Nuthatches are really pretty birds. Yeah, right, Scott. They remember where they've put their food for 30 days, their memory. And they constantly collect food and they stash it in nooks and crannies. I found a stash in a hanging basket. But after 30 days, they forget where they've put it all. And it's a constant cycle, them remembering and not remembering and starting a new stash off. But they're quite big, actually. They're a tree creeper type of bird. They'll walk and feed upside down and climb the branches. But the beautiful blues and yellows and whites, with a black stripe through that eye. It's up there at the minute. So I'm hoping it's pigeon. So I'm hoping it comes back down. Very clever birds. Dad, you alright? Okay, see, it was -3 first thing this morning here. It's been -2, -3 most nights for the last week, really. I posted a shot earlier on of apple trees and why I leave the apples on the floor. The blackbirds, oh, trouble's here. Hello, Willow girl. Hello, puppy dog. Don't watch what you're doing. Watch my back, good girl. Hey, Willow. She's getting huge. Aren't you, baby girl? You sit. Sit down. Willow, sit. Sit. Good girl. Hey, sweetheart. Yoga. Oh, bag on yoga. Thank you. I've got my coffee. It won't stay hot for long out here. It is Baltic. Dale. Dale, I've taken some photographs for you that I'm going to put into a video. And it's all the frost. And where the rain froze as it hit the plants. I've taken pictures of all that. And I'll put it in a video for you. Got some really pretty photos. Right, I'm going to try and stand up. Oh, shit, I'm stuck. Oh my God. Oh. Right, I'm up. I can constantly hear cracking and crunching. Yeah. Your spine can naturally crack and crunch. It's gas bubbles in the joints, but they're meant to be every few minutes. Like if you get your back cracking in quick succession, it's not good. And parts of my back, the bones were wearing away, which is why they fused it. So it's iffy. You all right, Johnny? Johnny? Yeah, Johnny, my back. It's been the worst it's been for you. I'm a bit worried, to be honest. Oh, I've been sat in the ice. That's still icy. Oh, sure, it's a tip. Yeah, that's still icy. That is a bird bath that I made with a chainsaw and a piece of sleeper. Jesus. Yeah, this one's still frozen. There you go, Daisy. There's some ice. Look how thick it is. Oh, it's thick. Really thick. I can't see. Oh. Sorry for all the sound effects. Oh, it's not too thick. Sam plays with it. Sam will get the ice in a bucket and he smashes it like a polar bear. Oh, Kaz, thanks very much. Thank you. Oh, have I missed it? Who was that? I don't know if you heard that bang just then. That's Dan, thank you so much. Sorry, I didn't see that. There's a RAF base up the road, and we get the booms when they're playing with things that bang. Oh, we've got my fossil collect. So, but that signal around that side of the house, it hates it. Has been digging some more. Trisha, how you? Oh, Trisha. Anne-Marie, how you doing? Oh no, Trisha, I'm sorry. Trisha rocks. Angela, no way, that's not fair. You're right, Jamie. Yeah, it's an RAF base just up the road. And British Gas were also, I'm coming up from that side of the house. Right, can anyone, Secret Blackburn, tell me what this is? So you've got a long, tell me what this is. So you've got a long metal spike with a bottom, and on top you've got that. If anyone can tell me what that is, you'll get a 5-pointed gold star. I'll just stick it in the ground. It's covered in ice. So if you know what that is, put it in the chat. Johnny, you all right? Alma, Colorado, how you doing? I don't know if you heard that bang then as well. That was another explosion. So yeah, if you know what that is, no, Jim, it's not a candle holder. I'll give you a clue. It's got a tiny little hole in the top. Got all that iced. Right, you lot don't help. Angela, I was in the little recliner last night and I couldn't stand up. I was stuck. I don't know if I've done another disc. That is for listening for water underground. Put that spike in and you put your ear on that, and if there's water underneath it, you can hear it. It's an old-fashioned listening device. You can also do divining rods. I can do that as well. But just the vibrations of the water through that metal pole, you hear it through that. The wood acts as a speaker. UK, how you doing? Yeah, it's, I mean, the councils and whatnot, they used to use these. But you use it to hear water, to find drains and water pipes underground. Sam's got some grass and she wants to nick it. Shah, how you doing? Game Pro, you okay? I can see that she's been digging somewhere else. And Willow always leaves a calling card next to her hole. This time it's an apple. Sam, behave. Thierry, how you doing? Oh, there's still ice on the ground over here. This is Willow's work from yesterday. It's about 12 foot by 12 foot, I think. Oh. Isn't that fabulous? She's cleared the bank for me. She's pulled the whole thing down and dug some holes. Look how dry it is though. Really, really dry on that bank. Yeah, I'm being careful. I've had issues with my spine since I was a kid. And it got to the point where one of the discs had no fluid left in it and the bones were wearing away. So they decided to fuse it. Didn't make any difference, it made it worse. But with the odds I was given, I felt it was like a risk that I had to take. Jack, I'm not kicking balls, son. Not happening. And just, I think the odds 70% chance is 70% better. And I was single mum with 2 young kids, and at the time, and I felt that I had to take that risk. A little girl, well, she's 21 now, would cry that I couldn't pick her up if her legs were tired when we were out. She would cry if I tried to pick her up. But yeah, the cracking and crunching a lot. And going to hit the floor. See, she's dug all this. Willow. Willow, what are you looking at? She's taken to chasing rabbits. There you go, she's off. She thinks she's found a rabbit. Where's it gone, girl? She's been spending a lot of time up here, so the storm got that playhouse well and truly. Oh yeah, that was one morning's work. Hey Willow. But he was with her. But he's not a digger. Sam is, but he's not, unless he's taken it up as a new pastime. She's getting so big so quick. I mean, she's... What are you crying for? What are you crying for, girl? Nearly 5 months. Backroad Exploits, how you doing? This is Willow, baby Willow. Sit. Willow. I'm not doing it. And Jack's 4. And Sam, the old man, he's 7. And I was devastated the day that I saw that he was going grey on his chin. He's been licking his leg. If he has a seizure, he gets a bit of an OCD. And at the minute, instead of hearing mice, is licking. See his leg. Lick the fur off his leg. But it's very rare now he has a seizure. That is covered in ice. The dog normally plays on there. Ben Hen, you alright? Secret Blackburn, you alright? We're on a quiet one. I've right done me back. Jack, I can't kick the ball, son. I can't do it. And the chucks, I'm going to make the chucks some mash. Get them all nice and toasty warm. Yeah, aren't they brilliant dogs? Backroad. Jack is just, he's a stud dog. And he's just gorgeous. Aren't you, son? You're very handsome. Can you see he's shaking? It's not because he's cold, it's because he wants me to chuck the ball. And she is going to be very pretty. Willow. Willow. She can hear a pheasant. Silver, how you doing? Yeah, they do dodge. They keep an eye. Sam especially. Jack not so much. And she's very clingy. She loves a hug, and she loves getting a little jaw snuggled in. Aylesbury daughter was threatening to ring the doctors on me. Didn't half hurt myself yesterday. Jack, stop it. I've still got raspberries on. I'm not bending down, I'll zoom in. Still got raspberries going. And there's a pheasant shoot just over the back. Behind those trees and the next wood along. So we get a lot of pheasants through. And there's a cock pheasant singing to himself over there. Sam is a typical Labrador gun dog. His mum was my dad's dog, picking up dog. Come from a long line of gamekeepers. Whereas he is from another gamekeeper. But whereas he doesn't like shooting, Sam gets excited and he's on his toes. He's wanting to go find what the bangs are. Jack is very different. T-Rep rocks. I thought the robins were going to get that kind of entry. Now that did have a normal front with a hole in, but I kind of set fire to it. See the scorch marks on the side. Had a wasp nest in it. And my answer to wasps is burn. So I get the weed burner, and the stick weed burners, if you hold them in the air, turn into a flamethrower. Squirted some gas in and then lit it, and boom. But unfortunately, it damaged the bird box. This one here, I've done the same. And then birds started nesting in this year. Can you see the scorch marks? And you can see the scorch marks on the Sorry about that. Right, is that better? Can you hear? What's Dale saying? How you doing, D Jones? Dale, good luck. I've got absolutely no idea what I'm going to do with a Christmas tree this year. She's decided that a coconut shell's hers. She pounces like a cat. Oh, it's frozen. This stone is so pretty, but it degrades really quickly, and I've got no idea what it is. Digging, how you doing? Are you right, Deej? There you go, secret. What's the name of that thing? Can you remember? My head's not quite with it. But they do work. As does getting 2 metal coat hangers and using those to divide. It works every time. I found the pipe work for the septic tank doing that. And the drain off from it. Water scope, you see? Something so simple as a name like that. Ah, dear God. Jack, 10 out of 10 for trying, son, but... Alright, cheers, Kaz. You see, I can't rest. It's not in my mindset. I'd rather just keep going, but it also helps a lot to get better quicker. Cottonwood, good morning. How are you? I was having a look at this one. How are you feeling, Deej? Listen. Yeah, sure they do. They really do. The Sokoi, the septic tank, runs along the bottom there, but couldn't find where the pipes were. Remember where the pipes were, so I got the coat hangers out, and they do work. Those clouds. It is freezing again already. Jack is absolutely stunning. Oh, can you not run into us, please? Sniper, how you doing? Sniper is my gaming friend. Sniper rocks. If you're into gaming, or just some good crack, go see Gamer. Check out his Sniper even. Brilliant bloke is Sniper. Really like Sniper. It's getting to the point where I'm not going to be able to tell the difference between her and Sam. See how she's got long hair on her back? Like a Mohican. So Sam. Dale, you could always hang your tree upside down and screw it to the ceiling. Yeah, you don't tend to get many metal coat hangers now, do you? I got somewhere to get them from. The charity shop. The thrift store. She's tried to pick up that coconut shell and she can't work it out. Willow, any need? Oh, what was that, Tango? Did you get his number plate, Tango? I'll get his number plate. Jack is looking at me like that because she tries to lean over. There's a ball at my feet. And Sam is never far away. He's got that mark on his nose because he goes through the fence to see the puppy next door. Hey, Sam. Sam's got really unusual eyes for a black lab. His eyes are very pale, really orange. Beng Heng, thank you so much for coming in. Nice one, T-Rep. Oh, there you go, Tango. You got him. Beng Heng, thanks very much for coming in. Ooh. I still need to have a go at this piece of sandstone. So you've got like a grass-like reed in it just there. You can just about see the lines, the veins through it. But it's also got this, and that's really interesting me. Really interesting me as to what that is. But that one, T-Rep, have you got any idea? Look how brittle it is. Really, really brittle. Very soft stone. It's almost like marbled meat. Stop crying. Make sure that I am on live chat. That would help, wouldn't it? Backrut is best dog I've ever had. He has the seizures. The vet meds were terrible. He was falling over his own shadow, falling downstairs, sleep like a puppy again. Jog his nipple. But he's brilliant. Oh, you son. If I can't find the pup, Sam goes and stands next to her and signals where she's at. Yeah, dear, it's weird. It's almost like marbled meat. and it's purple. It says striations through it, but very brittle. And this one was setting the sparks flying. Now this one's a fossil bearing one, and that red is crystals within the stone, within the fossils. Bright red. I've been trying to chisel out each fossil in this one. You see the different leaves in it. But that is within the stone. Doesn't look it, but it is. See, I've been trying to chisel. That's one of the ones that I hit my finger on. Get off his collar, mister. Jake, how you doing? A long walk. I tell you what, Jake, I need to have swimming lessons as well to swim all that way. Now, Jake's in New Zealand. It's on my bucket list. I'll turn up at his one day. That'll please him. Jake is a very, very good friend of mine. I adore him. She's taken to... Look at her, that's his ear. That's not, it's his... Is she nicking the ball? No, that's his chin. Willow, stop it. Oh, nothing worse, Cheryl. She hangs off his ear. Yeah, apparently they're a breed, Sam, that can be prone to it, but we've literally had hundreds of Labradors with being gamekeepers, and he's the first one that we've ever known. They check out their liver and things straight away, and he was absolutely fine. So CBD, he's like a puppy again. I don't know how he doesn't batter her. Right, you can pack that sound in. Jack. Oh, another explosion. Jack talks when he's got a ball in his mouth, and she's learnt to talk as well, and it's not annoying at all. Look at her, she proper chews. DJ, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Do you know what? They're brilliant with her. Absolutely brilliant. Jack just gets his shoulder and pushes her, or flicks around fast in a circle and smacks her with a hip and sends her flying. But she's starting to learn his wrestling moves. But those two are together 24/7. At night, she wants to curl up with Sam. But play fighting wise, Sam knocks her flying. He plays tug of war with anything he can get his hands. Oh, she's nicked his ball. She's so sneaky, but they let her. Oh. Right. Yeah. Bang on, Jake Tar, you'll have to tell us all the crack. See, I don't really know all this stuff, Jake. You'll have to fill us in. Hey. You're going to come up the top. Ah. Come on then, let's go up the top. Right, let's go. It's starting to freeze yet again. It's going to be a cold one. You, madam, and these steps could really nice. Hey, you lot. See what damage she's done up here. Dodge, it's freezing again. It had got a 4, but the ice is, there you go. Shower. I don't know if you can hit, you probably won't be able to do it cracking. Really? Did you have to? That'll do. Look at the state of that. Hey Willow, that was the very first one. But they're spreading. She's got holes all over the place. There's another. Dodge, I couldn't get in and out. Right, don't you lot hit me. Sam is looking for mice. Jake, thank you very, very much. Thank you. Hey Jack, I am not kicking the ball. I'm going to have to get the wheelbarrow full, I think, before someone does themselves an injury. She ends up soaking because he just rolls her all over the floor. Can you not follow me? I don't particularly want you to hit me. And he grabs on her tail. Get off his collar! Look at her. Willow, get off. You're going to get your teeth stuck. I don't think you'll be able to hear it. It's just cracking all the time. I think I've done another disc, SB. It was cracking yesterday morning. My back cracks a lot, but a couple of moments on the live yesterday was getting a bit twitchy, and then I put the handbrake on in the car, and that was me screwed. Badly screwed. She's too big for that one now. She used to sit underneath him and get his throat from underneath. Daughter was threatening to ring the doctors before I said, no, I'm fine. Look at her. That's not his collar, that's his throat. She's so sneaky. Go on, get her. Get her, tall Jack. Later, Mike. Thanks very much for coming in. Sorry I'm a bit boring today. Eagles Tracker, how you doing? Hey Sam, where you off? Don't you be digging any more of that hole that she started. He is the king digger. Hey Jack, isn't he? Oh, ow. Hey Sam, don't you dare. He's thinking about it. Oh, I am today, Kirsty. I was going to go and drive to the ducks, but then I wouldn't be able to actually bend down and feed them. So I thought, stay at home and do a little one from home. Sam's well-worn track from his border patrols. Morning and night, he comes up through there, up between those trees there, to the top corner, and goes all the way along the back, around the chickens, and down the back of the... Hey, Sam's son. Mission. Saxon, how you doing? I haven't actually set fire to that bird box there. The wasps haven't gone in that one. But I think I've set fire to... One was dust. That was set fire to. Signal B. The grass is mainly moss. There's so much moss here, it's untrue. I spent a year cutting back moss, killing it off with iron sulfate, and it just kept coming back, so I gave up. Bird boxes. the wasps like nesting in the bird boxes, so I get the weed burner, squirt some gas in them, and then light it. Zaxxon's brilliant. Love Zaxxon. He's a good fella. But that one I haven't, although the woodpecker's been at that one. And the other one that was on that other tree had to go because the squirrel demolished the front of it. Ew, that is disgusting. I am not kicking that. Gavin, yeah, I'm good. You okay? The owl was sat in that tree there last night, tooting at me. Ages. They're coming out later rather than earlier at the minute. They must have a good supply of mice. There was absolutely loads of mice here. Sam's forever hunting them. Yeah, we've got Pennines, a hill range, mountain range in the back there that runs up. It's kind of like the spine of the country. And I've also got the Lake District. We get -11 most winter. See, Sam's taking Willow. Willow, behave. That puppy has a thing for chasing birds. So, I'm going to get off before I'm shouting at you as I go down the steps because it's going to be fun. I shouldn't have come up. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Tomorrow, I am going to be a lot better, I hope. Oh, speak of the devil. Little girl. But thank you all for joining me. I'm going to go inside and go and get another drink and chill out for a little bit. So thank you all, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.